I'm Caprina Gates. I'm a single mom of 8-year-old triplets, and this is my story. Well, I was with the same person from the time that we were 14 and 15 years old. We actually met in high school. He went to St. Ed's, I went to St. Joe's. We met at an Eds Ignatius game. It was like the perfect story. And we were also the couple who was supposed to be together forever. After we had the kids, our business declined, things changed, and we saw each other, we were growing apart, and we didn't want, anything bad for the kids. And so we mutually decided that we would not be together, and he would leave, but he would be around for the kids. Then I ended up getting my real estate license when they were 1 year old. Well, slowly but surely, when they were 9 months old, I found myself alone. I thought that I had a solid foundation with God, but then I found myself not going to church and not being connected. Libby Sumner, she actually told me, I know exactly what you need. You need something different. And her knowing who I am, she recommended that I came to Journey, and about 4 years ago, my life changed forever. In the spring, I had a situation where my doctor had put into the insurance that I needed to have a CAT scan, and he did a biopsy, and they ended up finding that I had, my uterus was filled with tumors and masses, and he just said, we're going to go in and we're going to be very lucky if we can, remove these things. You're probably going to lose your uterus. But I was terrified of, the effects and how I was going to recover and not work. I'm all we have. I guess that's kind of where my faith was tested. And I said, God, you pulled me through all this other stuff. And now if I can't work, what are we going to do? When you are at your lowest is when God is at his strongest. And when I am still, I hear him, and he is there. I went in for the procedure, and the doctor came out and said, there's nothing in there. And they're like, oh, well, you removed it all? And he's like, no, we went in and there's nothing there. I ended up going home and pulling up my chart and looking and making sure that I really saw what I thought I saw and heard. And my mom, over the past 5 to 7 years, her faith is so strong. So she said, you've been healed. You asked God to pull you through like he did before, but he showed you. You had that little bit of doubt in your faith, and he showed you exactly what he can do. And I know what I saw. I saw it myself. I saw it on the ultrasound. There was no missing it. There certainly weren't babies in there. There were tumors. I saw them. And I messaged the doctor, and I told him, I need you to tell me what you found. I need you to tell me what you didn't find. Tell me something, because I'm so confused. And he just said, I've never had this happen before, but there was nothing there. There's been many things that have happened that I try to fix, that I should have just let go. And I think that oftentimes when we do let go, God takes over, and he does exactly what is supposed to happen. The power of his healing is, like I said, it's not only physical, it's emotional, it's mental. And I feel like my business has changed. My relationship with my parents, my children, my friends, everything's changed because I'm a completely different person. But when I was little, I used to always wonder why everybody else has a father. And now that I have this relationship with God, I don't even think like that. Maybe that's why my kids don't, because they see God the way that I do now, but they're little. So they see him that way, and that's why they don't ask for a father, because they see him like that. Now that makes me proud. I'm healed in so many ways. It's not just my body physically. I feel like my heart is too. Be bold, be courageous, and stand in the strength of the Lord.